The MCC Universities initiative provides talented young cricketers with the chance to receive top-level coaching and playing opportunities whilst furthering their education. Around 1/5 of all English qualified players in the county system attended an MCCU, including Monty Panesar, James Foster and England captain Andrew Strauss, who was recently awarded an honorary doctorate from Durham University at a black-tie dinner at Lord's Cricket Ground. But what exactly does it mean to the players, and what does the MCCU scheme aim to deliver?
Yeah, the MCC scheme at Durham University was a massive step up for me, really. I came from just playing cricket at schoolboy level, and suddenly it was an introduction to how to go about preparing for sport professionally.
Through the MCC support, we get lots of people coming in to help us, people like John Lewis, who coaches our seam bowlers, and Richard Dawson, who coaches our spin bowlers. And we get people coming in to work on the lifestyle and the psychology and all that sort of stuff, wicket-keeping coaches, batting coaches. So, these guys are getting supported right the way through the year with their cricket and their education. And 2 or 3 years of being involved in the scheme, you'd hope to see some improvements.
I came to university playing cricket to an alright level, and playing professional cricket was more of a dream rather than reality, and the development of the MCC has really helped it become true.
Each of the MCCU teams play against the first-class counties, which provides great exposure and experience. But what do these games mean to the professionals?
Well, I think the standard's been very good. Over the last few years we've played a number of the different sides, Durham and Loughborough and down here at Oxford, and had some good competitive cricket over 3 days. Provides us with good practice, and we've seen some good players against us as well. We can have a look at players that we may not otherwise have spotted, and maybe a future Notts player might be playing out there today.
But it's not just about the cricketing development for these young players. They also learn important life skills.
The guys come here, they have to organise their lives. They're away from home, maybe for the first time. They've got to get something to eat, they've got to eat the right food at the right time, they've got to do some cooking, they've got to do some washing, they've got to get some essays handed in on time, they've got to liaise with their tutors, they've got to get exams done, and they've got to come in every day. We get them in every day from November doing cricket stuff. The life skills they get in terms of organisation and prioritisation and that type of thing, that's going to stand them in good stead for being a good sort of manager or a good person or a good parent in future life, because you have to be organised, you have to be make some sacrifices.
Being with the cricket, I haven't lived a typical student lifestyle, but the characteristics and traits I picked up, obviously you pick up a lot of friends, you do a lot of socialising, but I think also you get that maturity level up and you develop more as a person. I think if you go straight into cricket, you don't get that aspect.
It teaches them structure, it teaches them time management, and also during that 3 years there are a lot of what I would say schoolboys who come into the universities, good schoolboy cricketers, who end up as professional cricketers finishing their education. And they mature, and I think the two things combined help them to mature at quite a fast rate.
We do develop leaders here as well. The guys get a chance to lead a group of players in every way, on the field, off the field, and we've had 1 or 2 guys come through who have ended up being county captains and so on, and that's really good to see as well.
The cricketers are expected to focus hard on their studies, which gives them something to fall back on should things not go to plan.
Well, I think one of the great benefits of the MCCU scheme is that it allows people to not have to be forced to choose between education and playing professionally. I think that's the most important part, that people can go on and have their further education and get a degree and have something to fall back on, but then progress from there into the professional game if they decide it's for them.
Balancing cricket with my studies is always something that's been quite topical in my career. I mean, I started from a young age and had to do it from school, so uni hasn't been much different, and I think what's been the best thing is that I've been supported from both sides, both from the university and from England, as they respect that for us women not being professional yet, a degree is one of the necessary things if I'm going to get a career outside of cricket as well.
For more information, visit www.mccuniversities.org.